Greetings to all you young and fellow parliamentarians. It is your favorite host with the most, the Honorable and Dignified Mr. Minister, bringing you another and another video. I just need to give you guys a heads up. First of all, this video might not be completed today. So what I mean by that is that I'm gonna be reacting to a video. It's just that because data connectivity is so bad that I might have to wait some time for the data connectivity to be a little better than what it is right now, because yesterday was complete and utter nonsense. And I couldn't really record a reaction video yesterday. So what I'll do is that while I wait for the data connectivity to ensure that I'm able to complete the video today, I will just share some of my thoughts with you, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll be able to complete that video today. I pray that I will be able to complete that. Anyway, also another thing. As you all know, this is a parental advisory explicit content video. In one of my reaction videos, in the beginning of one of my reaction videos, most if not all of my videos are gonna have extreme and explicit content. So a lot of cussing, so move away. All the kids out of the room and all the teenagers, they do not need to hear my foul mouth. And anyway, I just simply express how frustrated I feel with what goes on in the world today, among many other things. And also, I do have to say this. I know that most of my videos get choppy, so what happens is you watch my videos, right? If those of you who have watched my reaction videos, and what will happen is you'll watch my video and you'll see someone's mouth move, but the words aren't connecting with what they're saying. Kind of like a Shaw Brothers classic kung fu flick or film. So if that is the case and you watch these videos and that's what happens, let me just say that it's because of the phone I'm working with, and I already said this to most of you, those of you who've watched the videos. So yeah, I need a brand new phone, 3 of them at least, so that I have one for work, one for play, and one for whatever else I'm gonna need it for. Maybe for editing and creating art with my bro, the art bro who's been doing something for me that I commissioned him for. Anyway, without further ado, all my young and fellow parliamentarians, let us let us react to this video. And today's video is about Sydney Sweeney ruining her career. And this bad boy came out, as you can see in the description, 3 weeks ago, and it was done by one Cloud9, whose videos I've been watching since last year. This dude is actually has some really amazing content. So let's do this. Wait, hold on. All right.
You know, Sydney Sweeney has a method. Whenever she does something controversial and gets backlash, all she does is make a public appearance wearing as little clothes as possible. And then voila, everybody just magically forgets.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, this is gonna be a great video. Hold on.
This new controversy, I honestly don't think no amount of cleavage showing can really get her out of this one.
This one? Oh my god, what did she do?
Might be Sydney Sweeney's last straw, at least for some of her fans. So if you don't know what's going on, a couple months ago, Sydney Sweeney dropped a new ad, and it was a collab with American Eagle, showcasing her great genes. Play the clip.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
Say you swear to God, bro.
My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Yeah. People called her a Nazi after that. And I mean, I can't.
People called her what? Hold on, god damn it. Guys, You see what's going on? This is not. Hold on, I'll be back. I'll be right back with you guys. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. Hold on. All right, let's continue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper King. People called her a Nazi after that.
If you couldn't hear what he said people called her an Aussie. So I'm guessing an Australian. So Aussie spelled AUSSIE. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well now you know, niggas.
And I mean, I can't blame them. What do you mean you have great genes? We're obviously not talking about what you're wearing anymore. Somebody even made this image of the conversation.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. This is a violation, bruv.
That was very controversial and very talked about for the main reason being that some people thought that this was racist as shit, while other people didn't really see a problem with it. One person saying I'm not offended by this, another one saying everything is an issue, and multiple others saying I don't see anything racist about this, to be honest. And in my honest opinion, I don't take a lot of this seriously. Even when this whole controversy happened, a lot of people told me to make a video about it, but I just didn't think it was really anything worth talking about. I mean, Sydney Sweeney is known for doing advertisements like this that get a lot of attention. When she talks in this sweet, seductive voice that just makes you want to I'm all your balls. They're also very
He's right though. Unfortunately, she's not the only one who did this type of things, man.
just eye-catching and honestly just engagement based. So I just thought
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
they're also very just eye-catching.
Eye catching? Yeah, very eye catching indeed. Like what do you man, these advertisers know what they're doing, bro. It's not gonna work. Yeah, sure, the people are gonna react, but who gonna react to this differently and admire the creative process of the infomercial or the commercial. But trust me, most of us are snapping out of the hypnosis.
And honestly, just engagement based. So I just thought of this as the same thing. Did it allude to something? Probably, but this is Sydney's. I don't give a. Recently, Sid the Science Kid did an interview, and in the interview, she was asked questions about this controversial ad, and the responses she gave were very interesting.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself? Okay, and the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
That is a hallmark of having more control of the project.
I think so. I think that as time goes on, people will see that I'm way more aware of things than people think.
Can you say a little bit more?
I mean, if I say it, then I like to let the art speak for itself.
Hell, this isn't a good.
If you guys have already watched a video I reacted to where Cloud said he's not apologizing for what he had said in a video relating to this matter. Yeah, if you know, you know. Anyway, what was the title of that video? No apologies, and you are nothing, and you are everything. Go check it out, guys.
Good look.
I mean, if I say it, then I like to let the art speak for itself.
Hell, this isn't a good look, like at all. And I'm not one of those people who overreact or overanalyze shit, but a simple analysis can tell you that not only does she not care about what people think, but she's also standing on the quote-unquote art that was depicted in the commercial, which in translation means, if y'all find that racist, I don't give a fuck. I'm standing on it. And the funny part about this
Jesus Christ. And so it begins.
interview is that the whole interview, this interviewer was throwing her lob, straight CP passes, Crime Lob City, to either deflect or just answer this in the most tame, non-controversial way. Like, if you got time, I do encourage you to watch this whole interview. Like, she was dodging this question for the whole time. Old girly pop had the balls of some raisin, man. She had no courage at all with this. But even still, Miss Sweeney still chose violence. Like, literally, all she had to say was, I don't feel like answering it. Or, I'm sorry if somebody got offended by the commercial. But no, she's still on it. Not gonna lie, Kind of respect it. I ain't gonna hold about the racist shit, of course. But if you're finna put out some shit like that, that clearly hints towards what it hints towards. I'd rather you stand on that shit than go sit in the corner crying, talking about, oh, I didn't mean for it to do that, bro. The commercial had to get cleared hundreds of times before it.
Hundreds of times? Hey. Kwashuba emhlabeni bo.
It was posted. I guarantee she watched that shit at least 5 to 10 times.
Alright guys, I can't continue because if you can see over here, we don't have that line. See this line over here? If that is not available, if the line doesn't show that, we can't continue. So time for my thoughts. Yeah, so anyway, where can I start? You notice how things have just been strange? You know, there's just been strange happenings going on in the world. You know, a lot of people are protesting in Guinea-Bissau because of political happenings of different kinds. Over here in South Africa, there's been another commission that's been opened up entitled the Matlanga Commission because a man by the name of Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi made a statement sometime in July this year talking about how most people in the South African police force, or SAPS or SAPS, have been or not have been involved with illegal and corrupt dealings for extended amounts of time, or an extended amount of time. I'm just trying to find the right words to say what I gotta say. Anyway, and how he just opened up a can of worms talking about everyone in this police force of South Africa is just corrupt. From the police minister to, the person with the lowest position to all of the employees. So anyway, I'm basically paraphrasing here, but for those of you who know back here in SA, if you know, you know. What else been going on? Oh yeah, Donald Trump renovating the White House by putting a large ass ballroom. You know, I'm just really convinced that, all the world governments, all of them, each and every single one of them, just don't care about the citizens. And I'm not just talking about all the citizens. I'm talking about the people that make the country what it is. The low-class citizens and the middle-class citizens. Unfortunately for countries like South Africa and similar countries to South Africa, where there's only the low working-class citizens and the high working-class citizens, they're going through some different kinds of shit. It's not pretty. That's all I can say. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get political. I am no kind of political activist, not even a social activist like the creator of the Boondocks, Aaron McGruder. No, I'm not. Though unfortunately, it's just that too much has been going on in the world right now that you can't just sit back and not talk about it. You just gotta talk about it in the best way that you can, and you just gotta voice your perspective, from what you see, from everything you consume, whether it's on social media, on the news, and on the internet. But yeah, man, it's a crazy world we're living in. Let me just check out if this video is back online. And unfortunately, there is no movement over here. So guys, I'm gonna continue reacting to this video tomorrow. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, especially with being in the Republic of South Africa, you know data connectivity is quite shitty. But what else can you do? What can you do? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, guys, Take care of yourselves. Read more books. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. This has been Mr. Minister, signing out. Toodaloo!